All right. Hang on. Last night. Which was kind Honestly, I'm looking forward to playing this game today. I really am. I think we're gonna go far in it. We might actually finish this shit today. Like I said, it's not a big game. Doesn't look like it's gonna take a super long time. It's got two different endings though. And it's got some stuff that gets revealed from going to sleep. So we might go for as many trophies as we can before we quote unquote finish, if possible. See what happens.
Clue what you're talking about.
What the fuck? Okay, well, who's gonna talk? Because I don't see anybody wanting to talk.
Just wait. You'll be sorry.
What? I guess we go over here. Okay.
The source is unimportant if it can help us defeat corruption.
I did what had...
Jin, what did you do?
What had to be done.
Had to be. I will not accept the destruction of...
We should not have it.
What?
What did Jin destroy? Cut to the chase, Reese.
precious knowledge. I paid dearly for it with my mind.
Forbidden knowledge.
The source is
But why destroy it? I want to judge it for myself.
The wrong source cannot give knowledge. Only lies.
Even if the individual did appear unsavory, he revealed so...
Reese spoke. The voice was not his own.
But why can't you just write down this vision again, Reese? And Jin, you won't tell me what was written? What you heard?
I shut my senses to such evil.
My mind isn't what it was. These vague memories are worthless without the transcription.
This is completely insane. All of it.
I'm gonna punish him, to be honest with you.
You're clearly holding back knowledge, Jin. Unacceptable. No food for 2 days. Unless you change your mind.
Unlikely.
I wish I could say I didn't believe him.
Gotta set down the law sometimes. And honestly, I'm a little upset that we won't get that knowledge. He can scowl all he liked. I did save his ass. Let's remember that. I saved his ass because he was holding to his duties and almost got himself fucking killed. Jin's a fucking moron. So one thing I know that we need to do is we need copper ore. So we're going to focus on that right now. We're not going to focus on any kind of wood or anything like that. Ah, damn. So yeah, we do need some more copperware. Okay, we definitely need that shit. Alright, we got everything stashed away that we need stashed away. Just need to pick a place on the map and go. We're gonna...
Keep it up!
Guess I go around this way. There's a fucking spitter. Watch out for that shit. Ah, it's over here. I got you. Whoops. Awesome. Free copper ore straight up. Let's go. Pretty sure this place is definitely dried up. Of course. Oh, I love how that always misses. Holy shit. Oh, let's find another place to go. We should be able to go up to this one. Over here, okay. I think I've been to this one before. Yeah, it looks like it's actually empty right now. Well, okay. Guess we'll go over here and get these two then. What a game.
Line out!
Man, I love this sled shit. I don't know, it's just, there's something about it. It's really cool. It definitely in part has something to do with the fact that it actually kind of works. And like, even when it fucks up, you can fix it relatively easily. Like, there's really so little stress with it. It's like just like a fun little fucking thing. It's so cool. Like, if driving vehicles in Death Stranding was this fucking fun and easy, I swear to God, it would be like a way better game. Which, I might download that game and we might play that tonight. I've been really wanting to play it again. We've still got whatever the hell epilogue shit we got left. Like some cutscene or some shit, I don't know. But I will be playing through that game again, and this time we will be going for 5 stars at all the bases. We're going to build all the roads. Probably even going to take advantage of killing BTs and clearing them out of areas. You know, I'm really just trying to experience the game in a little bit of a different way. And taking advantage of some of the knowledge that we gained. And I really do want to experience what it would be like to have a road that connects all of the second part of the game. That would just be so fucking cool. It also means we'll get to do all the pizza delivery missions. And I just think overall it would just be a way more fun experience. Oh god. Hey, I got unstuck. It was a little tight and I got stuck for a bit. But it's not unlike me to learn how to fit. Oh, hello. Oh, it's one of those. Awesome. One of my favorite friends. Although learning their patterns kind of has helped me. Alright, 1, 2, 3. This is fine. One, 2. Come on, bitch. 3. Yeah, I like to see you dodge that. Oh, he got me. Oh, God. Health left, though. I think it's less than half. Hell yeah. Oh my god, he's one shot. Get his ass! Get his ass! Yeah! Look at that, we got another Stalker's Heart. Yo, I am getting so much better at the game. This is so fun. Motherfuckers ain't nothing but bitches to me now. Get fucked. There's another one. Oh, I see you. I see you. Don't run at me like that. Bro said I'm your biggest fan. I just want to pick. I said, nah, get away from me, you shit. Boom. So honestly, after making the attempt on this outpost yesterday, I think we did manage to cleanse one of the nests. I think so. Either way, it's a little bit of a hellish nightmare. So we might actually go up to this one today. But we still need a lot more copper. I think the best way to go would be to actually fast travel. Fuck it. We could totally bring our axe on these expeditions to gather copper and the like. Because you're only getting like 1 copper, maybe 2 per. Like, you're not getting a lot. So we got tons of room to cash out at like a logging site, because we can take all the tainted wood now too, because we got Jin to process that shit. I knew that motherfucker and his duties were gonna cause trouble for me, though. I had to be honest. Gotta be honest about that. He just fucking does shit, doesn't ask about it, doesn't think about it. He just fucking, oh, it's my duty. Kind of like a fucking Democrat when they think somebody's racist.
Let's go!
Dude, the animation on these dogs is so fucking good. I'm really glad this game was released on the PlayStation 4 at least. I could see this game being just as good even if it was released sooner. But the fact that it was at least released during a time like on the PS4. I mean, the PS4 was not necessarily a great console. The PS5 is definitely a superior, console to it. But the PS4 in that era of gaming, honestly, I wish I could have played like the Xbox during that time and got to compare that. And it would have been nice to also compare like Xbox to like, the PS5. But like just comparing like the PS4 and the PS5 to that era, like my experience, we got a lot of good shit from the PS4 and like from that era. There's really a lot of interesting, progress and, development and design. Some real hidden gems probably still left in the trove of the PS4 library. And I'm looking forward to experiencing as much as I possibly can. Because once again, this is a PS4 game, y'all. Like this is a PlayStation 4 product right here. This is not PS5. It's on a PS5, which is making it better. You got 120 hertz. You got a lot smoother frames and shit on the PS5. But this is definitely still a PS4 game, and like I can definitely still tell that, identify that, from playing it, because there's still a very clear difference between shit that's like current and shit that came out in 2018. But to say that this is a PS4 game that came out like 7 years ago, and I'm still thoroughly enjoying it like it's fucking like new shit, just shows you like how good it is, you know? Like, we've gotten to a point where things take a lot longer to sort of like lose their initial value. I mean, they would have you believe that things lose value very quickly. You know, these business people. That's just not the case. I mean, things can retain their initial value for a really long time. Like, somebody could pick up a PS4 today that's never played a PS4 or had one in their life and play much of the catalog themselves and just be like, oh wow, this is some awesome shit. Well, a lot of us are now on the PS5. I mean, the PS5's been out for like, what, like 4 or 5 years? I'm actually late to the game, and I didn't even get this shit myself. This shit was given to me like a government handout. I guess the universe just said we need you upgraded. Here you go. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, don't get me wrong. But my commentary never fails. Hey, bitch, get down here. You're fat and you're ugly. Let's fuck. You think that'll work? You think that's a good pickup line? I hear you gotta be negative, but you also gotta compliment them. Come here, you fat, ugly, sweet thing. Like a fucking pound of bacon. I want to just have you all to myself. I want to pound you like a pound of bacon. We'll call it the pounding of greases or some shit. I don't know. A grease pounding session. You think I'm offending an entire country of people by saying that? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! So one thing to note is that when they do that, they apparently run in a straight line for the most part. So the method of evasion is apparently literally just get the fuck out of its line of sight when it starts running and just hope that you get away in time. What do we have here? Dude, oh hell yeah, we need that, we're fat. I haven't had enough Taco Bell lately. Bro, I'm looking forward to like when I finally have like a little bit of income on a steady basis where I can like order some DoorDash and shit. One of my biggest motivations right now is I really want like pizza and like easy access to like tacos. That's fucking annoying. Can you fuck off? Is there any way for me to hit you? Can I literally fucking beat your ass? I mean, these arrows go pretty high, but apparently it doesn't do anything. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. I mean, it's fine though. I didn't realize that my inventory like auto stacked. That's great. It's so cool. Imagine if in Death Stranding it like auto rearranged your cargo as you picked it up. Like that would be so cool. Just like a quality of life thing. I see three more veins that we could hit up for copper ore. I want to go to the furthest one so that we can get that, and then we can work our way towards the base and teleport and all that. I gotta say, this is one of the longest expeditions that we've gone out on. It's literally just for some copper ore so we can make some goddamn ingots. I really have to invest in upgrading right now. But you know, that's one of the things about playing these games that I really enjoy. Like, that's one of the aspects of a game that really makes it immersive for me. Is when you have to, like, do things in the game for the sake of, like, you know, progression and you know, adapting and compensating. Like, it's really like we have to get stronger to face the world. We have to equip ourselves with better equipment to face tougher challenges. Like, it's what I don't get about the goddamn Elden Ring community. Like, I wouldn't even call them Souls. Like, this whole, like, Souls-born nonsense. Like, honestly, people that like Dark Souls, I feel, are completely different than people that say they like Dark Souls. If that makes sense. Like, if I really had to describe what I'm trying to describe here about these people, I'm trying to describe this very certain breed of people, this very specific breed of person. You know, you got the people that actually like Dark Souls and, you know, Elden Ring and all that shit, and then you got the people that say they do. And I feel like that's honestly the same way with, like, you know, Christianity and, like, the words of Jesus Christ. Because, you know, I've studied this shit. And I know for a fact that one of the things that was taught was, like, you know, practice that shit as if you were behind closed doors. Like, don't go out into the streets like the Pharisees and the certain people and try to, like, parade around and tell everybody, you know, this and that. Because, like, it's supposed to be a personal relationship. I mean, that's what you hear a lot of, you know, in these churches and whatnot. But a lot of these churches have become fucking dens of thieves, bro. Like, they really fucking have. Yo, I really gotta go down there, though. Alright. And I could say that as somebody that has been in several fucking churches. I can also say that as somebody that believes in only one God, and that's the truth. I think when God said, "I am the truth," I think he was really trying to just say something basic. I mean, even when you read and study, you know, it says, you know, he will speak plainly when it's finally time. When he comes, he will speak plainly, it says. He's not gonna be all fucking, you know, scripture and silver-tongued and all that shit. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to begin with. But it does very clearly state that he will speak plainly, right? And I think the only assumption to make there is, if he is the truth, then that means that he's the truth. The truth is not him. Like, if we go outside and we look at the blue sky, like, that's not him. He created the world as he did, and the sky is blue because he made it. So that doesn't mean that the sky being blue is him. And of course, this doesn't make sense to people because they are hell-bent on this absolute nonsense that they've been, like, absolutely trained and disciplined in for their entire lifespans. You know, like, God is everything. What do you mean? Everything is God. What do you mean? You know, like, they are so... They want to take everything and bend it and twist it and corrupt it to fit this idea, rather than realizing they're supposed to have themselves open to receive the truth. That is not an idea. It's not a logos, which you hear people say that God is a logos. I would say that a logos is a part of God. But it's like, I don't think the sky being blue right this current second is somehow an act of God, and he's currently, presently, actively holding up the sky and making it blue 24/7. Like, to start with, I think we all have to agree there's a certain level of laziness that comes with just being alive. And I believe that God is a living God. And I believe that, you know, he is definitely alive. And I think definitely on some level, God would like to rest. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's one of the first things he did, right? Was, you know, on the seventh day he rested. So, like, you know, due to my natural deduction skills and my ability to think for myself and consider the rationality of, you know, a living God that is the truth, I think sometimes the motherfucker's way too lazy, and he definitely, on some level, had to have built the world to be liberated from his control. I don't think God is a tyrant, is also partially what I'm saying. Now, this doesn't mean that he's not, fucking, king of his kingdom and shit, and I think that's one thing that we miss. I don't think God wants to be king of everything. Nothing that I've ever read or studied has ever suggested to me that God wants to be king of everything. I think you hear a lot of things being said when you read and when you study. There's definitely a lot of things that are said, but none of those things are, like, definitive. They're almost isolated and detached from the consistent message that does exist. Like, there's definitely and live through it, and be fortunate enough and blessed enough to, like, have it actually, like, sort of be like a life you might have lived. But at this point, it's like I don't even know where to begin. I suppose these days I'm just thankful. Thankful to be alive, thankful to be able to breathe, thankful that the sky being blue is not entirely dependent on whether or not I understand why it's blue. Hell, I ain't even got to understand that it's blue. Even if I'm blind, I can find fulfillment in my life and be satisfied these days. So many wonderful, beautiful, simplistic things. That just because you can focus on all of the horror and all of the nightmare and all of the terrible, terrible aspects of, survival and suffering. I mean, sure, the drama mask, one frowns and one smiles. It's the great dichotomy of life itself displayed on the stage, which is to be drama. But does that mean that dramatic has to be the only central fucking structure of finite existence? I mean, come on now. I think certainly, for sure, assuredly, even with vivacious vitality, we can see beyond the disillusion of an inevitable end and reach the epiphany of, life within time, A lifetime, if you would. A lifetime being a thing that is completely relative because, time is relative.
Your eyes grow heavy. Waking nightmares await.
And if it is to be so relative, I'm also definitely suggesting that maybe it's relative to something called the truth. And maybe that's all it is. Maybe we are alive and oh my god, my base is going to be attacked. And, so being that we are alive indeed, I think the relativity is indeed the fact that, they're sort of like, I did it, but who was around to witness it type shit. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear it, it does make a sound. But that doesn't mean that it gets heard, right? And I think that's sort of one of the aspects of living, of reality, of truth, that is probably the most terrifying of all of them, is the thought that somewhere out there is some tree, some person. Oh god, the absolute worst thing, a child. And their cries go unheard. Oh no. And I feel like that's the essence of the world that we live in, this mind, this illusion of reality that we have decided to cope with, and the Stockholm syndrome of the prison that we exist in of information and, what would you call it, the senses? Sensation? Stimulation. This isolation of information has indeed left us in a prison without any such stimulation that might compete with or provide conjecture to the opposition in place of such misery that is the suffering to be alive. This is a lot more than a mere word salad. Indeed, this is simply how one might speak if one were to know how to speak, but indeed to listen is to read, and so fast can one speak that to read, indeed, the thoughts are without question unseen. Clearly, they are in the midst of another thing that could be called a prison, but instead with the extension is a prism. And so the presumption of the prism is that without light we cannot see, even though It is not even light alone that provides sight, and so the insight of the prism is that even while stuck, it is through this prism that we are able to see, and so the prison of our life might indeed be the very thing that connects us and thus provides a liberation as opposed to simple bondage. And so from bondage we are born indeed almost like slaves to the blood of our veins, perhaps even the claims of our ancestors, but I would say as such it is always still within us, this choice, this freedom to say no more and no less. I don't even fucking know, man. Debating on going inside and getting more coffee. I just don't even know, man. I don't think I got enough coffee. I think I'm starting to turn into Tweak. Jesus. I'm also mentally preparing myself because every time that my base gets attacked, which it's about to get attacked because the fucking stat is full, makes me fucking nervous and anxious on all kinds of levels. Like I'm just like super fucking stressed out about it. I'm also checking to make sure that everything is still going good. Looks like it is. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I never expected the author of Harry Potter to be so avid against, men and women's sports. And, the whole like trans men infiltrating, female things and all that. Like I honestly I support it because trans men are not men and trans women are not women. You cannot be two things at once. You cannot be both trans and also not trans. It's kind of how that works. And as far as I'm concerned, the people that in throughout history have always existed with this gender dysphoria and have always struggled with it, that I've met and that I've come to learn about, they are very different people. And they're definitely more of a minority, I would say, even like in the face of all this shit. So much of what's going on feels like propaganda and like straight like agenda. It just I don't. It just feels like there's like I'm sorry, but whenever I read about like this spiritual war bullshit, I don't know, man. I feel like there's got to be some truth to it, right? There's got to be something to it, like for sure, right? Sorry, I'm also like talking to somebody on Discord. I'm absolutely like unprofessional as fuck. I know. It's fucking crazy. I'm having a good fucking day though. Like I said, I actually did manage to kind of get some sleep, and I'm actually planning on streaming today. Like, I we'll probably switch it up here and there. Like, I might not even play this game all day. Like, we ain't got to finish this game today. I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of this game. I think sometimes I just like get to a place where like I need like a mental break, and like I'm literally about to turn 30 in like 2 months, y'all. Like 2 fucking months. I'm about to turn fucking 30. Can you believe that this is the last 2 months of me being in my 20s? Like, do you realize how big this is? How significant this is? That somehow I've actually made it to my 30s, almost. It feels like an actual graduation of sorts because I finally feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm no longer like an inexperienced, immature, don't know any fucking thing, fucking child, you know, like, and I know it's crazy to think that it really took me as long as it did, but I had nobody there to really like help me out. I really didn't have like when I really needed help, you know, the Bible says as much. You know, the Bible describes how God is, and that God will even take care of like the raven and the crow and the scavenger, you know. And I think about that when I think of like homeless people that are like alcoholics and shit. You know, like I don't see it as a bad thing that they're always able to, you know, keep going, because especially when you understand how alcohol works. But it reminds me like God's word is still true. Like it's not about all these goddamn fucking churches and all these stupid fucking denominations and you know they're called the Abrahamic religions. Like that in and of itself is crazy to me. But it's a reminder that whenever I read, I can see the truth. And I think that's where the fulfillment comes from, you know, like that's where the satisfaction comes from, like that's where the meaning comes from, like that's where the fruit is of it is the truth, right? The fucking, like, it's the fact that it is true. Just because these people word it a certain way or act a certain way and try to hide the fact that what they're talking about isn't the truth doesn't really mean much to me. It shouldn't mean much to anybody. Like, you should be able to see that and recognize that and be like, you know what, that's kind of worthless. I'm gonna just drop that habit, drop that act. I'm gonna just drop this person because they're bad product, you know. They're bad fruits. They're fucking rotten. They don't fucking realize it because the garden hasn't died yet. But when the garden dies, what are they gonna do? They're now no longer bearing fruit. They now become this parasitic sort of leech ass fucking life form that just wants to fucking parasite all over you and leech from you and all this shit. Because like that's what they fucking do. And you know, honestly, like we as people should value ourselves, right? Like we should value our, like, don't love yourself. That is such a weird thing, because like you should like an actual vibrant actual relationship with yourself. Like if I feel like if you've never hated yourself, you've never motivated yourself. You know, like when I was a kid, I used to play sports, and like I would fuck up. I would hate that. You got to be able to feel that as a person. You got to be able to feel that and like and use it. You know, one of the greatest things that we have in life is our anger, to be honest with you. It's one of the greatest fuel sources for like getting shit done. Like whenever I got to get to a project and I fucking stub my toe or I trip and fall, like whenever something pisses me off, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I say hell yeah. Now I'm about to get it fucking done. You feel me? Like, I don't understand why the whole world has to be all like, you gotta love yourself. How do I love myself? It's all about love. I don't want negativity. Like, are you stupid? Like, and then these same dumbass motherfuckers will have the yin yang coexist bullshit fucking bumper stickers. Like they don't like they don't even know what that shit fucking means, but they're gonna fucking put that shit on their fucking car. Like, holy shit. Like, if it wasn't sad, it would be funny. And because it's not funny, it's definitely sad. I'm gonna just say that. All right.
I'll burn your refuge to the ground. It will fall today.
I'm pretty sure it won't start till we get back. Should have enough time to get up here to this. It's the last one that we need. Oh, we gotta get over there. Oh, got a trophy. Copper ingots is done, and furs have been crafted. You love to see it. You love to fucking see it. Somehow we can get up there. But you know what, at this point, I don't think it's worth it. We gotta get back anyway. Gotta get back, we gotta save our shit. Rock and roll. Alright, let's go do what we gotta fucking do. Follower wants to talk. Maybe I can go talk to them before he attacks the base.
I do not remember my actions while... However, what I did is... Ash, I must confess.
Confess? Go ahead, Reese.
We were the last research station remaining. The only one that hadn't descended into anarchy. We worked tirelessly, attempting to restore electricity, discover methods to incite spring, until...
Reese, what happened?
The conflagration. I can still see it. Everything burning. All of those books. My colleagues raced into the building, trying to save the papers, the logs, the books. I awakened to find myself standing over my colleague, Yi. The others...
Did they save anything? Any research? Books?
One ancient text. Medieval. An entirely different path of study. It showed me a different way than that double-blind rigor. The methods that had led me astray. I've destroyed the last center of knowledge. The last living scientists. All that remains is a madman.
Teach us what you know, Reese. Create a new generation of scientists.
A new generation of scientists. Indeed. We could set up courses. Build our own library.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Oh my god. Full potential? Oh, we have achieved catharsis? Yo.
Dad! Over here!
Get their asses. Hell yeah. Actually, how many torches do we have here? So we got the ingots, we got more copper ore. We'll keep a stack of those on us. We'll cook those as well. And we'll actually take a stack of torches with us. We're not gonna have a whole lot of inventory space, but that should be fine. But really quick though. Look at that! He's got expert, dude. Guys, he can now make expert level shit. Of course, Jin's pretty fucking upset. But he'll probably get better over time. We'll do our best with him. So we definitely got to get Jin up to expert wood cutting if we can.
Death, certain. I
Hike! Step on it!
Oh wow, oh fuck. There we go. Pretty sure this is the forge. Ah, we need one more copper ore. So we need leather, we need a leather cord. We need iron ore, I guess, at some point. Ah, we need the copper mining pick to get iron. Okay, okay. Okay. I guess copper arrowheads can be 96. What? From one fucking ingot. What the shit? 600 nails from a single ingot? What the fuck? Alright then, holy shit. Let's cook this food. Man, I ain't gonna lie, today's a pretty good fucking day. It's a pretty good fucking day. So, we need to check out leather as well. I think I need to hunt some deer. I think that's probably going to be what needs to happen. Definitely about to have to go to my house, and I'm either going to make a cup of tea or I'm going to get another cup of coffee. I'm not sure. Tea honestly sounds like a perfect idea, though. Because I can get just fucking regular old fucking green tea. There's one thing I definitely don't like doing is drinking straight caffeine all fucking day.
Let's go!
Is there any way for me to get these dogs out of here? Let's go. Just imagine how effective I'll be at hunting deer with my copper arrowheads. Holy shit. 96 from one ingot. Jesus. At least the crafting requirements aren't insane or anything like that. Why did I do this?
Go! Faster!
Alright, here we go. Motherfucker. There we go. There's the bastard.
Catching a deer. Go ahead. Waste your time running.
I think I got him. That's not what I wanted. I guess there's no reason for me to have this tainted meat. I guess that was the deer for this one. This hunting grounds. I guess if we keep going, we get to the other one, and then we get another deer. Yeah, it should be over here. There it is. Got his ass. I think I got his ass twice. Suck it. Hell yeah. Ah, shit, why did I do that? Bam.
Hike!
Alright, let's see about going over here to wherever this ore is at. What the fuck? That was crazy.
Line out!
And then we'll also try to like get the wood, the logging site. I guess the ore is already gone. Okay, so I don't know how long that takes to come back. Let's go to the logging site then. It's literally right here anyway.
Cut them down. Destroy the resistance. Hasten your downfall. Soft flakes about to fall. Don't fear my fruit.
I guess what I'll do is we'll drop these here. I guess we'll get all the tainted wood that we want after the fact. Like if I need more tainted wood, then we'll come get some tainted wood. Because it's at least a way to get pristine wood relatively easy. Because you get like 3 every time you process it. Oh, we're about to fucking freeze. Yeah, this is no bueno.
Yourself in my white blanket. Say good night.
Alright, we're gonna just grab a bunch of tainted wood before we go. I swear to God, get on the fucking sled, dude. Jesus.
Haven't you been here before? You're going around in circles.
Oh, Jesus, don't freeze out here, bro.
Rush!
There's literally a shelter over here, I think. Although, actually, I think our base is over here. I think the refuge is this way. Man, I love how the screen is like really kind of like frozen on the edges and shit. Like it actually looks like we're freezing to death type shit. Look at that shit up there. Fuck that shit. This fucking barrel, I swear to God. Almost fucking died out there, y'all. Almost fucking died out there. Holy shit.
Dad, you're back. When Jin's around other people, he acts so calm. But when Jin's alone, he looks so angry.
Yeah, Jin's an interesting character, I will admit. Fuck. Well, we got 8 food on us. We'll cook that shit. Bam. Alright, let's get over here. We'll cook this food really quick. Hell yeah. Let's also sleep for a bit. try to get our maximum health back. Holy shit, that took a lot of health from us. Let's sleep some more. Obviously we can't keep doing that. That's not going to get us back in time, but I didn't want it to be nighttime. Still need 1 copper ore. So let's say we take the copper arrowheads. Does that mean... maybe at the crafting shack?
Salutations, friend. I've been working too hard.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, we need carved wood for that shit.
So, Rascal, what did you get up to while I was gone?
Reese has been gathering more essence. He burned himself with it today, but he just kept on working like it was nothing.
Gonna need a lot more pristine remains. Well, we definitely don't need the copper arrowheads, apparently.
Jin does a lot of stuff other people take for granted. Little things that make the camp nicer.
Alright. What the hell is this Eldritch Essence doing out here? I guess it's left over from the last base raid. Let's double check this really quick. Alright, we should be good to go back out. Well, now that we've slept for like a whole fucking day in the game, we should be able to get some more copper ore, I guess. But I guess I want to hunt deer more than anything. So actually fast travel to the peaks, and then we'll like hunt deer, like working our way down this way. And then we'll go up. Oh, we should be able to get back to the base pretty easily. But yeah, let's go to the peaks, and then we'll hunt deer going back. Got to get them pristine remains. Sorry, just give me a second. If I can get most of the stuff crafted that I put up there to craft, that'll put us in a pretty good position. Where's a good... Where's a good first spot to start with these deer? Let's actually go down here. Why do I do these things? Alright, we're good. And you know what? Let's get a bunch of wood. Definitely heard some kind of creature. What the hell?
Wasting your time on my trees. My power won't leave them.
I feel like they leave you alone if you shoot at them, but that's not a confirmed theory or anything. For the most part, I'm just kind of doing busy work until we get the proper gear that I need to be able to, like, progress. Alright. What do we have in here? What are you hiding from me? Are you fucking serious? I mean, I knew he was above me, but I didn't think it would actually drop in. Holy fuck. Oh my god, you're joking. You're joking. Like, I swear to fuck, dude.
So soon.
What a fucking bullshit way to fucking die. That is the worst fucking enemy imaginable.
I triumphed. The new cycle begins.
Talk about fucking dumb. Holy shit. Well, might as well fucking do that. check on the things that they might have crafted. Hey, he's back to neutral. Look at that. Oh yeah, if he's crafted the leather cords, we should be able to get over here. Go ahead and make the copper sword. That's going to require 3. Gonna need more copper ingots to make armor, but we also need leather for that anyway. We need more carved wood so that we can make a better mining pick. Let's go up here. Honestly, once we get those arrows and that sword, we'll definitely make an expedition upward.
Line out!
Alright. We gotta find some goddamn fucking ore. Like, that is just what we gotta do. We gotta find ore, we gotta hunt down deer. Like, we're seriously gonna have to, like, upgrade our fucking shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I might go make me another fucking bowl of noodles. Holy shit. Like, I basically decided, like, I don't care if I'm, like, great at it or not. I need to start actually streaming, and, like, even if I gotta, like, constantly take a break and, like, figure shit out. Better to fucking make the attempt and put in the effort and just, like, improve over time, you know? It's part of, like, why I'm playing these, like, simpler games and shit. I guess it really only makes sense to put resources in there.
Go!
I really don't know how long it takes to get this shit back. I'm kind of curious. should be able to get some firewood, let's make some campfires, like a makeshift shelter or something. Let's put in some effort to actually sort of figure this out a little bit. Right? Oh, don't tell me I accidentally picked up some... I fucking did. I can't stand this shit. Kind of glad that we have all this fucking wood and shit left over here, because I really want to like test this out and figure out like how many fucking days does it fucking take, you know? How long do we have to wait for one of these things to come back, you know? Because that'll make it a lot better on us trying to plan these expeditions and shit. Do all the shit that we're doing. That's probably enough. Let's do some crafting really quick. I have 108 firewood. Holy shit. So we'll do 2 of those and we'll do 5 campfires. Then actually, we can get 1 more makeshift shelter. And that'll min-max everything. So we got 3 makeshift shelters and we got 5 campfires. Makeshift shelters are good during blizzards, and campfires are just good in general for sleeping.
Lights and signs. Reflections of your deranged mind. Ignore them.
So let's put down a campfire. I have no idea what that's about to mean. Are you fucking serious? Wow, what an enemy, dude. Like, can you stop? Jesus. Oh, that's it? And now you're just fucking off? Wow, dude. So this is definitely where it's supposed to be. The fucking shit's definitely supposed to be here. That's 16 hours. Still nothing. Got a shard, hell yeah.
Line out!
This one's definitely. Is this like you only get it like one time or something? Don't have any meat to cook. That's fine. Okay, it's gonna be 24 hours after this one. A whole fucking day. Still nothing. I don't understand. Like, do these not, like, respawn or something? What the fuck is that? Is that like a tree or something? Looks like a fucking tree. Yeah, it's a fucking tree. Look at that. It's all my trees that are over here. Still no fucking ore, though. What the hell? "32 hours at
Two
this
helicopters crashed this afternoon when a press team attempted to fly into the safety zone around the Jeepa facility. Their helicopter was intercepted by a military vessel. During the subsequent pursuit, the helicopters must have collided, with tragic results. Both machines went down. 8 people were killed during the incident. There were no survivors.
What the hell? Still nothing. Well, at this point, I don't have much of a choice but to assume that those are like one-time sort of deals for me, and I just have to hope that my followers will gather materials from them over time. How awesome is that? Alright, just give me a second. I'm fucking with shit on my phone. I'm finally starting to wake up a little bit, I think. It's always like hit or miss how long it takes for me to like wake up and really get into shit. How long have I been going? Only an hour and a half? Okay. It's not too bad. I need to plug my phone up though. Alright, there we go.
Fly!
Oh, we finally got a copper sword. Okay, we can actually... This is good. Now we can start making some progress in the right direction. Oh man, where do I go? This way. Yep. We're good. We're fucking golden. Let's go. Holy shit, I have no idea how I'm navigating this, but I am a pro. You know, I always kind of felt like PS4 games were games that were put on a console that just wasn't optimized or effective enough to actually handle it. And I feel like playing PS4 games on the PS5 and the fact that a lot of the games that you can buy on the PS5 are still PS4 games really kind of proves my point on that.
He's been really mean lately. He even makes fun of other people sometimes.
Oh, he's in a sour mood. What else do you want? So I can't repair this? Okay. Guess that makes sense. Alright, check out the stash though. Check it out, we got a copper sword. And we have hunting arrows. Well, we need a hunter's bow as well first, now that I think about it.
Why does Reese keep talking about...
Actually, we
planets
might
and
not
stuff?
need the hunter's bow, but... Let's go ahead and equip the sword. Fuck. I just stashed it again. I'm gonna hit the correct buttons for things, not the incorrect buttons. Alright, there we go. Now we got the copper sword, which is a level 2. We'll keep at least one makeshift shelter on us, and one campfire. Get rid of the torches, fuck that shit. Alright, that should be good for now. Let's go over here as well and make sure we'll do all of that. You can really only make processed writhing wood and processed tainted wood here, it seems. Oh, we need another carved wood, huh?
A child of 12 is often sent out, alone.
So I need 8 more pristine remains. Jesus, man. Way too much. Way too much. But now that we got the sword, we should be fine. Honestly, I guess if I wanted to, I could just chill at the base until he's done making some of the things that I need.
Listen, we have to leave. Now! We're too close to the Jeepa facility. Whatever happens will be far worse here than anywhere else on the entire planet.
What the hell happened? And also, Jeepa is kind of a funny name. Dude, there's no food for real. Holy shit. I for real might go make me some fucking noodles. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Store all that shit and sleep again. Wait, does that mean that the bow was made? Guess not. No.
Reese's continual speech has provided a challenge for my meditation. I must overcome my rage.
Oh wait, we can go ahead and have it crafted now. Because we needed the carved wood. Alright, let's do that then. While he's doing that, I guess that place has been hunted to shit. Yeah, we'll go over here then. Wait, hold up, we got more meat. Holy shit, we got a lot more meat. Okay, we don't need to leave then. How come never any pristine remains? Although, I guess they might be bringing some. We got 9 right there. That might be enough to make the fur that we need. Or at least almost enough. Alright, we're gonna have to fight when we get up this time. I like how Reese just finished repairing the building over here, and we're gonna get attacked. What a much stronger weapon, holy shit. I think that's it. I think we're good. Hey Jin, get your ass over here and craft. I like how his morale is happy now. Looks like he got over all of his bullshit. Oh god damn it, my leg itches. Oh, we finally finished crafting the leather? Hell yeah, dude. Apparently we are low on food. I'm pretty sure this is going to put us at 4 fur altogether. I don't have anything in here, do I? Got some stuff. Oh my god, we really are fucking low on shit. These assholes are fucking worthless. I like how we can hear whoever that is talking all the way over here. Do you hear the voices in the wind? I mean, my God, what a question. I guess we're gonna contemplate that forever.
Aim at a deer, but you'll only slice the air.
Got him. Pretty sure, anyway. Definitely got him there. He got fucking got. Look at that. I think I hit him. Definitely got him there. That was my last arrow. We're just gonna have to let him die. So that's 8 meat plus 2 more pristine. That's another fur, which is good. I suppose we could hit up one of these logging sites. Need a campfire to craft some arrows. Motherfuckers is bitches as hell now. What the fuck?
On my trees. My power won't leave them.
Everybody at my base is freezing now. Motherfucker, man. I can only do so motherfucking much. Process the tainted fucking wood, you bitch. Holy shit. Ah, fuck. motherfucking eclipse, man. So I got a login site here, then we'll hit down and hit this deer, and then that's probably good enough for us, right? What the fuck? Might have to get up and stretch here in a second as well. Ah, fuck, my goddamn foot itches so fucking bad. Holy shit. Let's see. It's almost fucking 12, huh? I have no idea where that's gonna put me, but hopefully that'll put me somewhere good. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm going to refill my coffee, and, well, I might get a cup of tea, but we'll see what happens. And I'm also gonna stretch a little bit, so it's gonna be like 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. I feel a lot better after that bit of stretching. Holy shit. And I got me some more coffee. Because why the hell not? Stretching though, like that shit, I gotta fucking do that shit. My body, like I'm getting way too fucking old not to fucking stretch. Holy shit. To me, that's the sign of when you're getting older, is when you have to maintain a certain physical routine of exercise in order for your body to function properly. Like when if you're young enough that you can do whatever the hell you want, not have to have any routine, and it doesn't bother you even in the slightest, you haven't started getting older. But the second that you have to like adjust your routine and keep a certain fucking routine, and like, oh, I can't eat certain foods because they'll fuck me up for the night, or I have to stop doing certain things by a certain time of day, or I ain't going to bed at night, or some shit. Like, that's the sign of getting older right there. And I am definitely there. I'm just checking a few things first before I get back into it. We're still resource gathering for the most part, but we are also equipped well enough, I think, to potentially start trying to take the next outpost. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good number that I just saw. I just saw a really good fucking number. What a good fucking day so far. Ah, goddamn it, I gotta restart my phone. Fuck. No, I'm gonna hit the vape. Let's take a big W hit of this vape. And a 1, and a 2, and a let's go. Hell yeah. Oh my god, okay. Now keep in mind, we can only die one more time and resurrect one more time. If we die 2 more times, that's it, game over. Holy shit. So realistically, we can die 2 more times, but we can only resurrect 1 more time, you know. Do with that information what you will. Give me the goddamn tree that I want. Okay, 1 more tree, maybe 2 over here. If we're lucky, we'll be able to get both of these trees. Oh, not quite. Where's our sled? It's over here. I swear to God, dude, like, I just love how, like, the objects that are in front of you are not the objects that you get to interact with. Looks like we're definitely going to be walking away with, everything that we want to walk away with here. So that's what's up. Which one of these fucking bastards is it? There we go. Okay, that's probably good enough for the wood. Then we're gonna go hit up this deer, and then we'll probably head back to base.
Move on! Run!
Are you God damn it, dude. I like how he said run too. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you running from? You know, we got 1 more tree here. Let's go ahead and fucking chop it down too. Let's go.